So the Google Pixel 9a has just came out, and I wanted to go ahead and give a quick introduction on exactly how to use this particular device. It's a very good phone. I'm sure a lot of you picked it up, and this is hopefully going to be a quick introduction. By the end of it, you'll know exactly how to use your Google Pixel 9a. Now, starting off with the outside, you're getting a pretty large display on the front. It's a pretty nice display, 2700 nits of brightness and 120 hertz. If you have no idea what that means, it's a very good panel and it's a very bright panel. So it's pretty nice. You have a little bit of bezel. You have the front-facing camera right here. The rest of the phone on the left side, there's not really much to see here. It's just a flat side. There's no buttons, nothing here except for the antenna bands. At the top, you have a microphone as well as the antenna bands right there too. On the bottom, you have your charging port. So this is where you can charge your phone. You have a speaker grill to the left. You have a microphone, and then you have your SIM card eject tray area. So you can insert a SIM card eject tool, and you can go and pop out that particular tray just like that. On the back side, you have a frosted plastic back. Yes, it is plastic. It feels like it could be a glass back, but it's actually a plastic back, which if you feel it, it kind of could be either way. It's kind of impressive. The Google logo right here. This phone does have wireless charging, so you can always wirelessly charge it here. You have your flash up at the top, and then you have your dual camera setup right here as well. So you do have a wide camera and an ultra wide camera here as well, which is another really cool thing to kind of keep in mind here. On the left side, the right side, depending on which way you look at it, you do have your buttons. So you have a volume up button right here, and you have a volume down button. You also have a power button right here as well, which allows you to power on and off your phone. So this is an easy way of kind of remembering. The power button's up at the top, the volume buttons are at the bottom. So that's kind of that on the outside. You have a few different ways of actually powering on your phone. If your phone is completely dead, you hold down the power button here. But if it's already on, you can either tap onto that power button to go ahead and turn it on or off, or you can also just double tap on the front display and it will go and turn it on. And you can double tap it sometimes to turn it off. I guess sometimes it doesn't work. Now, this is your lock screen. I'm sure everyone's seen a lock screen before, but if not, at the very top, you'll have your status bar. It'll tell you your cell signal here, your Wi-Fi connection, battery life in the top right corner. You'll have your date and time and weather in the top portion right over here. So you'll be able to see all that information right there, which that in and of itself is very cool. You'll see all your notifications that you have inside of this panel. So any sort of notifications that you might be getting, they'll show up right here and you can tap into them and they'll actually go ahead and turn on, and basically, go lead you right into that application. You have your fingerprint sensor unlocked here if you've set that up. You have your icons at the bottom. So if you want to jump straight into an application or an icon, you can tap on it and jump straight here. If you actually hold down on the lock screen like this, you should be able to go through and you can see this customize lock screen button that comes up. If you tap on it, it will actually allow you to customize your lock screen. So now you can come right into here and you can kind of customize this whichever way you want to. So there's a lot of different options here. You can really do whatever you want to here. So you can change it, you can change the colors around whichever way you want. You can change the way these options look. You can enable the dark theme here. You can do a lot of stuff here. So I'd recommend going through, having a lot of fun with this, because there is a lot of capability and a lot of stuff you can do inside of this type of panel. Hopping back out, you'll be back into your home screen, but I'll just show you again. If you want to come back into your home screen, you swipe up and you'll come back home. Now your home screen, no matter where you are, if you basically always swipe up, it will always bring you back to your home screen. So you can swipe up and it will always take you back home. At the top, your status bar stays the same for the most part. You just have your notification panel up here. You have your home screen layout here. You have your dock right here, and then you have a Google search bar. A lot of this stuff is customizable. For example, if you want to, you can go ahead and move around an app by just holding it down like this, and you can go ahead and move an application around wherever you want to. You can also move it to the dock if you want. You can remove applications from the dock and move them up here. You can do a lot of stuff here. You can also add new widgets if you want to. This is a widget up here. If you go and hold down on the panel here, you can tap onto wallpaper and style, home settings, or widgets right here, and you can go through and add more widgets to your home screen. So this is actually something that's really cool. There's a lot of different widgets available, so you can kind of go through here and kind of see those things. There's also sometimes different pages you can scroll through. If I want to move this app here, I can do that, and I can move this one here, and there's a lot of customizing here. You can also swipe to the side here. This is your Google home feed, whatever you want to call it. So you have a lot of different news stories that are basically coming around. Swipe back home. If you swipe up, you'll see all the applications you have inside of your phone. So these are all the applications. If you're looking for a particular application, you can find it here. And you can also search for things up here too. If you want to search for a specific thing, go ahead. There's a lot of things to search for in this world, so you can search for something right over here. Swiping back down, if you go and start in the top left corner, if you swipe down here, you'll come into this page. Now, this is where all your notifications are throughout your phone. If they show up in your lock screen or you swiped out, you can also still see them here. Then you have some quick toggles right over here too. If you swipe down one more time, you'll see other quick toggles that you basically have. So you can go through and customize all these quick toggles. You can go ahead and find a quick toggle and kind of customize it. So as you can see, if I swipe back into here, you can see all these different ones. I can also click on the power button right over here if I want to, the pencil icon actually, if I want to go and pencil in and if I want to edit any of these. You have your power button in the bottom right. So if I want to quickly shut down my phone, I can tap here and I can quickly power off or restart my phone literally just by tapping on there. And I can tap on the settings here if I want to as well. Swiping back up, if I go inside of an application, let's say I go inside of the Google Play Store. This is the app that allows me to go ahead and download apps. If I go inside of a particular page here, and if I wanted to go back to the previous page, I can click on the back button here, or I can just swipe to the side of this particular page like this. I'll do it again. You basically just you grab the side of the phone like this, and you go and swipe it out, and that allows you to go back. So you can do this system-wide. If you want to go back home, you can swipe up and basically come back home. And if you want to see all the applications that you had in the background, you can basically swipe up and stop just a little bit, just like kind of swipe up a little bit, and it'll show you all the applications you have in the background. So from here, you can close out of an application, you can get into split screen multitasking, or you can click clear all, and that will go and clear out all the applications you have in the background as well. So that is that. One other thing I want to show you is our settings application. If we go inside of settings, there is a lot of stuff to kind of keep in mind here and to kind of remember in the back of your head. Number one, if you ever want to search for specific settings, you can always click on search settings right over here, and you can search for anything. Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, software updates, anything like that that you want to kind of think about, you can go and search that here, and you should be able to go through and get some sort of an answer here, and hopefully it'll kind of help you out for the most part. Now, if you swipe back and you come back into your home screen panel, there's a lot of stuff you can do here too. You can scroll through here and you can find a bunch of stuff that you can kind of modify. You have your system settings, you have your about this phone, you have security and privacy, you have safety and emergency accessibility. There's a lot of stuff here. One big one I kind of want you all to kind of think about is under system. You do have an option for the most part to update your phone. So click on software updates right here. And what I would recommend doing is clicking on System Update, and I would highly recommend going through and updating your Google Pixel 9a. For a lot of people, updating your phone can be a really big thing, and I'd recommend going through and kind of updating your device. So download the update. I'm going to go ahead and reinstall this update or just restart my phone to install this update because it is a very, very important thing for everyone to kind of do. So go ahead, restart it. I'd recommend just kind of getting into it, restarting your device, software updating your phone, and at the end of the day, that's pretty much how you use your Google Pixel 9a. I'd also recommend going through and putting a screen protector on your phone and a case. It can be any case, any screen protector, just have fun with it. Just make sure you go ahead and protect this particular device because the last thing you want to do is like drop this phone and end up breaking it. So in terms of that, that kind of covers it up there for the most part. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.